guys, welcome to Unbiased Rugby. So the world rankings came out this morning. I think last week it was unofficial that Wales made the top spot. Well, they were possibly to make the top spot, maybe it was the week before. And this week Wales finally did it. They made the top spot completely. Or Wales could have, they had it for 24 hours and they lost it. But yeah, Wales are now officially the number one team in the world. I know, like a lot of people think, world rankings mean absolutely nothing. And yeah, they just, but you've got to have a yardstick to measure everything by. And in all honesty, before Wales came number one, there were only 3 teams that had ever been number one in the world rankings. I think from the start of world rankings, I think England were the first team to be number one. And I think they had it for about a year. Then it was New Zealand that had it for a hell of a long time, and I think South Africa's had it for about approximately maybe a year or 2 years. And those are the only 3 teams that have ever been top of the world ranking. So if you have a 4th team to make the top of the world ranking this close to the Rugby World Cup is really big news, guys. The 4th team in 20 years to actually make it the top spot, that's absolutely brilliant. And you know what's even scarier? If Ireland beat England, even by 1 point this coming weekend at Twickenham, they'll take the top spot. And so they'll be the 5th team to make the top spot, knocking Wales and New Zealand down a peg. So yeah, look, it's a lot been said, a lot been said in the news and saying, oh, blah, 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 whatever. At the end of the day, you've got to have a yardstick to measure things by, and that's the thing that you measure it by. The scoring system's quite weird. I'll put a link down below. I've got a calculator that the World Rugby use, and you can actually predict before the games what it's going to look like, who's going to be where and what and how. And so yeah, I just think it's hell of a interesting. Just going up into the World Cup, that if Ireland beat England next week, the 5 top teams that everyone thinks are going to make it could be in contention for the World Cup have actually had the top spot before. I think this World Cup is completely wide open, with Wales and Ireland stepping up, possibly to take the World Cup and England. We could have, I think there's only been 4 teams that have ever won a World Cup. So South Africa, New Zealand, Australia and England, that's it. And if Wales take it, they'll be the 5th team to ever win a World Cup. So yeah, I think it's great. We've got, I think, 33 days or 32 days to go, and yeah, geez, it's still exciting. The last month, and we still don't know who's going to be in the top spot, who's actually going to win. With the squads are coming out, flipping hell, guys, it's becoming really, really exciting to actually get to this World Cup. I can't bloody wait. But listen, guys, what do you think of the world rankings? Do you think Wales deserve their top spot? Look, I honestly feel it is what it is, and Wales had an exceptional Six Nations. They played really well. They had a convincing game last week. But yeah, put down your comments down below. What do you think of the world rankings, and do you think maybe Ireland could actually take the top spot this weekend? Chat soon, guys. Cheers. Bye.